You don't need much of an excuse to use. It could be sunny, it could be raining, you could be up, you could be down. Marjorie Taylor Greene shows pictures of me and naked. People I don't think fully comprehend about addiction, if they're not the direct addict, that sometimes can take you to a place in which all you're doing is just thinking about getting high, like crawling around on the floor for hours, looking for crumbs of crack cocaine, till your hands and your fingernails get bloody. The one thing that keeps you trapped is your secrets. Anybody that would make fun of you for it, you can't talk to anybody about it. I felt like I'd lost my dad. I felt like I'd lost the entire structure of my existence.
Damn.
And so and I grasped towards one thing that was, and not in a nefarious, prurient way in any way, to someone that was the nearest thing to what my brother was, and I think grasped for each other, and my addiction completely 100% fucked that up, and it was awful, and so I do know that Bo's death didn't make me an addict, but by my own actions, my by the circumstances that I found myself in, by the depth to which I didn't think that there was a way out, it certainly was a factor in what sent me down a rabbit hole that I'd never gone before, which was completely wanting to disappear from the face of the earth. It was awful. I think that people have this vision of, that it's kind of funny when Marjorie Taylor Greene shows pictures of me and, naked and, by the way, 90% of which is aren't selfies. People taking pictures of me passed out in a bathtub with a crack pipe. I wasn't taking pictures of myself, remotely while I was, passed out. And, but whatever the case may be, is I don't do anything but cry when I think about those times. Not for anybody but myself. I mean, it was truly demoralizing. I mean, I am what people I don't think fully comprehend about addiction, if they're not the direct addict, that sometimes can take you to a place in which all you're doing is just thinking about getting high, or thinking about how you're going to get high, thinking about how you're going to cover up getting high, and thinking about how you're going to come down from getting high. And then it becomes just this round the clock thing in which it's not even about getting high. It's about not dying. It's literally about the feeling that I cannot get up from this bed unless somebody hands me a drink in order for my body to function. And that's the level to which I found myself for a long period of time. I mean, relatively, in anyone's life. Like the fact that I didn't die, I believe, is a miracle.
How many times do you think you were close to death?
Dozens. Whether it was by, finding my places in which people were pulling guns on me, to putting. One time I woke up in a, face down in a pool, and I don't even remember that, but that's what they told me. I, by anybody's standards, was, I mean, I talk about it
Very descriptive.
very descriptive in the book, and the reason is, people kind of make fun of me about that when I talk about I search the carpet for drugs. And the point of this story is not that it's some fucking funny story for you to laugh about, and Laura Ingraham to go ha ha ha, he's a crackhead, and Donnie Jr. and these guys are all fucking tough guys that because they go to UFC fights. I tell those stories because, you know what? I think I know, I'm positive that people write me and say, thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Because in the program that I come from, is that the one things that keeps you trapped is your secrets. It's the things that you did in the dark that nobody else knows about except the people that you were in that motel room with, like crawling around on the floor for hours looking for crumbs of crack cocaine till your hands and your fingernails get bloody. If I can tell you that in front of everybody and write a book about it, and my dad's the president of the United States, and I came from a place of incredible privilege. What I'm trying to tell you is that you have nothing to be ashamed of if you've then figured out how to get clean and sober. All I have is respect for you. Doesn't mean that I don't think that you should be held accountable for the shit that you did that was stupid while you were high. But I want to tell you something, is that if you were me, calling through the cut down in, at 3 a.m. in downtown LA, with a gun to your head, begging somebody to sell you crack, and you made it out of that, fucking more power to you. And fuck anybody that fucking would make fun of you for it. You can't talk to anybody about it. Fuck you. And fuck all those people that judge over it. You can judge me for the decisions that I made and for the fuck ups, but I've been paying the price, and I take responsibility for those things. And I fully have been transparent about it, for the pure purpose is that we are only as sick as our secrets, man. And I know that what the gift that has been given to me is that I don't have any more secrets. Not a one. Not a one.
Wow. I live the same fucking way. I was not expecting to like you this much.
Well,
I mean, dude, I just,
we got a lot more time. I still can I can fuck that up. I promise.
I mean, I mean, I'm not fucking around, man. I live by that. I have talked about damn near everything publicly, and I don't have any secrets left.
Yeah.
But I've talked about how fucked up I was on my cocaine addiction, on my benzos, on my sleeping pills, on my booze, on my womanizer, all of it. It's all fucking out there.
Yeah.
And when I realized is every fucking skeleton in that closet that you release out into the world, it's like freeing part of your soul, man.
Yeah.
Because what are you
Freedom,
gonna do?
man.
Come at me? I don't give a fuck. It's all out there.
Yeah.
I got nothing left to lose, buddy.
And by
You
the
know
way,
what I mean?
it doesn't mean that you're fucking proud of it.
Yeah.
What it means is that you're free of it.
You're free of it, and it also sets an example for others to follow. And just like you said, coming from where you've come from, with your dad being the president of the United States, I mean, that is a tremendous amount of shame because of the expectations that have been put on you by society because of the position that your family members are in.
Yeah.
And so to come out and to have the courage to say, yeah, I fucked this up. This is what happened. This is the description. This is how I saw it, and this is how I lived. And to be that open about it, I mean, then I know how much courage that is.
Thank you.
Actually, maybe I don't, because I don't have any family members in that type of a position. But I'm in an influential position, and to come clean on all of those things. And I mean, shit, just the other day I had to do something where I fucked something up, and I talked shit about somebody a group of people that I shouldn't have. I had to come clean. I did it Also did the same damn thing to Kamala Harris, who I couldn't fucking stand, and I did a public apology. Anyways, addictions and all of that stuff and how bad it gets, and
Yeah.
scrounging around for drugs and going to get more and the thrill of finding it and all. I mean, I could fucking get, I could go for days about that stuff, but and maybe we will.
Yeah.
But I do want to commend you, you know, for coming clean and being that open about it, because most people will never see that kind of courage. No matter where you're watching Shawn Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, please leave us a review on Apple and Spotify podcasts.